We can all agree at this point that YouTube is a treasure trove of great original content, from overgrown sea mollusks reacting to videos,
This is just regular somebody with an oversized head,
to morbidly obese children talking about peanut butter.
Right. This is Tesco value.
It's safe to say that YouTube is the best site on the entire internet, hands down. And to back it up is the legendary YouTube community, spewing words of wisdom nearly every single minute of every single day. But today I've got quite an important video to show you, one that is quite controversial. And the best thing is about controversial videos, no matter what way you approach them, even if you're a neutral pussy, you'll still get dislikes. So many of you may know a legendary figure currently trotting across the globe, a man that has made dreams come true and is possibly Jesus Christ in disguise. I'm of course talking about the worldwide sensation, everyone's favourite Satsuma, Donald Trump. Or as some of you like to address him as, the meme man.
Joe Biden, John Cassidy, Lincoln Chaffee. Oh, here he is. Here's Meme Man. Meme Man 2016. Yes. Characteristics, Meme Max.
Fun fact, simply mentioning the words Donald and Trump together in a YouTube video increases the dislikes by 95%. Now the majority of you probably clicked on this video because it has a close-up of Donald Trump's face and it's probably got some really cancerous title like the cringiest man on YouTube ever in the entire... It's something cancerous like that, okay? I'm self-aware that my title's a fucking cancer, but unfortunately it gets more views and I'm a total sellout. Now before I proceed with the video, unfortunately, simply because the topic is Donald Trump, I'm gonna have to throw in an obligatory disclaimer. But with that disclaimer out the way, which 99% of you probably didn't even pause the video to read, let's get on with the meme. So the video that's been suggested to me today is from the Vice channel. If you don't know who Vice are, they've gone to North Korea about 70 fucking times and they've talked about weed a fair bit, and that's pretty much it. But let's be fair, why would you watch weed documentaries when you can watch the daily struggles of Warren Harper, 28?
Hi guys, this is Warren Harper 28 here. Follow End My Life. Peace.
So Vice have recently uploaded a video to their channel titled A Day in the Life of a Donald Trump Impersonator. And the video itself is quite a spectacle, to say the least.
Folks, you've been fantastic. Thank you so much.
One quick thing I have to point out to you, Vice. This may possibly be the most inaccurate subtitle you've ever placed on any of your videos. I'm pretty sure that there are a few people out there that actually enjoy Donald Trump's presidential campaign, hence why I had to place a disclaimer in the video to stop people with raging hate boners and love for Donald Trump commenting, saying that I'm attacking the Lord and Saviour, Jesus Christ.
Have a great evening. I've never been fired before, but I don't ever really want to be fired by that guy, I can tell you that. Have a good night. Thank you.
I love how it says business is booming. Like, yeah, being an impersonator of Donald Trump, business is absolutely booming. Donald Trump wants to do a press conference, but he doesn't actually want to get shot by that sniper. So could you just sit there and do the speech for him? Because if you get shot and killed, that's totally fine. You're not the real Donald Trump, just an impersonator.
Americans love success, and he is the ultimate in success.
What I love about this guy is he's got these two pictures of Donald Trump put up against his mirror so he can really compare his face with the national treasure Donald Trump. He's got two faces, angry face and slightly less angry face.
And it comes down to one word: Trump.
I gotta be honest, kudos to this guy for trying, really, I really appreciate you, but clearly you do not have the facial structure of Donald Trump. You've just put fucking spray tan all over your face, had a comb over, and that's it. A comb over and spray tan. I love how he's got these really aggressive pictures of Donald Trump just spread all across his room, like when he needs to focus, when he needs to get that work ethic, he looks deep into Donald Trump's glary eyes and gets the motivation he needs.
I know a lot of impersonators, and a lot of people are going out and getting cheap wigs, and they're announcing that they're doing Trump now.
Oh yeah, of course. We've all got that one friend that wants to be Donald Trump. You know, we've all got that one friend that buys a bunch of spray tan and a wig. We've all got that one friend, guys. Am I right? And to be fair, guys, don't we all have that one friend that dresses up as Vladimir Lenin?
Of the very first season of The Apprentice, and it took me about 30 hours to break down his voice.
See, when he says break down his voice, I just imagine him staring deep into the mirror, repeating the words China over and over again until his voice finally collapsed, emitting a squeal of a pig, much like Donald Trump.
China, 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 China. You go over to China, and the nasal placement, and the actual vocal production of how he formed his words, and of course, his very, very unique cadence.
It's really nice that he's squinting his eyes as much as possible, even though that adds nothing to manipulating his voice in any way. He just needs to add that eye squint, that genuine Donald Trump eye squint. It's like a seal of approval, basically. Everyone has their own trademark and signature. Donald Trump is just really squinty eyes.
Who here is from Chicago? I built a stunning building. I built a... Very few people do what I do in the sense that I do all the writing. And I'll come in and do a whole 45 minutes for the company with a customized script.
When he says write his own script, I honestly just imagine him doing Donald Trump gay fan fictions because he's immersed himself so much in Donald Trump, he probably thinks he is Donald Trump or has some kind of deep sexual attraction to him. I wouldn't be surprised myself if he did various Donald Trump fan fictions, probably with Reaper from Overwatch.
Some of the top people in the pest management world. So you're a doctor?
No.
My favorite gigs are when I've ultimate in success. The question is, are you gonna win? I'm a winner.
I do have to give credit where it's due. He does sound exactly like Donald Trump and he's got the personality to a T. Basically, walking around trying to piss off as many people and shake his dick on everyone as much as possible. Class A, man.
Have a good night. Thank you.
In conclusion, this guy does actually do a really good impersonation of Donald Trump, even though he looks nothing like Donald Trump at all. He looks more like a really sweaty Satsuma with the makeup on. If it were up to me, I'd love to snap into a Donald Trump persona, saying how I own everyone and how incredibly rich I am, while also getting the shit scared out of me by eagles. But on a serious note, kudos to this guy, you know, for pursuing his dream to impersonate someone wildly more successful than he'll ever be. It's not really a good career, but you know, you do you. If you want my personal opinion, I don't think this is a guy that just got a job as an impersonator. He's probably a Soviet spy implanted into America as a sleeper agent. You see, what the Russians did was they captured a bunch of American citizens, brainwashed them, and made them look slightly like extremely famous people such as Oprah or Donald Trump. They then placed them back into America several years later so they can spread really warped, biased Russian propaganda under the guise of it being just typical American talk. Ruski only. If you contact this email below, you can help stop this horrible pandemic of Russian propaganda. Now obviously there's some places where you can never stop Russian propaganda, such as CSGO, but of course that needs to die, okay? CSGO needs to be left alone to die, because every time I install the fucking game, all I hear is someone say "suka blia" every 5 seconds, and they sound like they're about 5.
I'm gonna rank up them everyone.
Do not be afraid. Throwing smoke.
Nice smoke, fucking idiot! I am MP, fucking noob MP. Nice smoke, fucking noob!
Thank you all so much for watching this horrible video. One like and I'll send you a jar of peanut butter. You have an allergy to peanut butter? Well, fuck off then.
This is one peanut butter. It is called McKinney Peanut Butter Crunchy. cheaper because it's just for value. But I say I like Marmite.
Jump down, and then say some fucking gay shit. I'm gay.